Welcome to my channel. In today's tutorial, we'll learn 2 easy ways to sew plackets. Plackets are finished opening. It can be found in trousers, in shirts, in the skirts, or even sleeves. They are a nice way to finish your slit or your opening. Let's learn these two easy ways. There are several ways to make it, but I'll teach you this easy way to make plackets. You prepare the material you need for the placket. In this case, it is like ×3 of what I want, so I folded one part like this. And this particular placket, I want to place it on the neckline. So I already iron out the center of the neckline, and that is the crease you are seeing. So I'll place my material on the crease line like this, and I'll sew it. You see the way it is folded? That is the way I'll place it on the crease line, and I will sew it very close to that fold. I will sew very close to that fold. Once I get to the point where I want my opening to end, I will back tack and I will cut the thread. The next thing I'll do is I will open up down my fold. I'll open it up. Now I will sew very close to the first sewing, but not too close because I will need to cut it open, so there should be just a little space for the opening. So I'll sew very close to it, straight down. And once I'm about to get to the end of that sewing, I will go inward more like a V, very close to the initial sewing. I'll back tack, and that's it. So the next thing will be for me to open up, to cut it open. So I'll cut in between the two sewing. Until I get to the end of where I stopped sewing. So once I'm done with this part, I'll turn it inside. And I must not forget to tell you that this is right side to right side. It is right side of the main fabric to the right side of the facing or the placket material. So I'll just take it to my ironing table and I'll iron it. One side will be folded. So let me iron and come back to show you how it looks like. Okay, after ironing, this is what it looks like. This side is folded into two. You see it? And the other one climbs on top. is so neat and so easy. This is actually beginner friendly. So if you are finding it difficult making your placket, I think this is the way to go. So I'll just top stitch the lower part. You can give it any shape of your choice. Just check any clothes you have that has placket and check how to design this part. So I'll just top stitch it. I'll be giving it like more like a rectangle kind of sewing, a closed sewing in a rectangle shape. It's not compulsory you use a rectangle shape. You can make it even triangle. So it's your choice at this point. Now the next thing is I want to top stitch this side also. You see this place that is open, I will top stitch it. So I just sew it on top to go down to meet the triangle shape that I made earlier. It's not showing well because I'm using a machine thread. This is what it looks like. Now if you want, you can top stitch this other side as well. So basically this is it. It's easy and simple, and it is beginner friendly, and it's so beautiful. The second method I will be teaching you is you get your material which you use as your facing, and I must say that this material you have to add your interfacing, a light interfacing to the material. I already done that. So this is the shape I want my blanket to be. At this lower part, I will come up by half an inch and draw a triangle. Okay, so this is 0.5 inch to the right, 0.5 inch to the left. The total is 1 inch. You can increase it if you want it wider. You can increase whatever you have. So I'll now place it on my main fabric now at the center, and I will sew it around. The only part I will not sew is that center line. So just watch as I will do the sewing now. Alright, so after sewing like this, I'll cut it open. I'll cut the center line open. Once I get to the beginning of that triangle, I'll cut the triangle as well. Till I get to that end, and I will make sure I will not cut it through, just very close. Don't cut it through. If you do, then you spoil the work. Then I'll do the same to the other side. So after cutting, I'll turn it inside out, take it to my ironing table and iron it. I'll show you how to do that part. Just stay with me. Okay, so let's iron. The next step is to fold it to close that opening. So I'll fold it so that it will close the opening, and I'll iron it also. And I must say that this material that I use as my facing, I added interfacing to it. I hope you know what an interfacing is. I added interfacing. I ironed it, an interfacing on it. So I think you will need to do that for whatever material you are using, provided the material is not too thick. If it is not thick, and you can just add a little interfacing, not too thick interfacing anyway, just to stabilize it. Alright, you see what it looks like. Because I used 1 inch opening, it is small. So if you want it wider or bigger than mine, then you can use 1.5 inches or 2 inches for this your placket. But if you want it small like this is just 1 inch opening. So this is what it looks like. I will just take it to my ironing table. I'll take it to my sewing table and I'll go stitch it. And if you want also, you can top stitch. I'm back at my sewing machine. So the lower part, that part that has triangle, is what I am stitching now. You see the triangle? So I'll just stitch it with the Placket fabric and I'll cut off the excess. So this is what it looks like. If you like, you can top stitch round, and our placket is ready. I hope it's easy for you and I hope you're going to try it. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I will see you next time in another video.